My name is Svetlana. I'm from Ukraine. And with this video, I'm starting my vlog. For COVID quarantine time, I moved from Kiev to tiny village on the north of Ukraine, working remotely and home-based. I just want to make this little vlog to inspire people not to be afraid, to slow down a little bit their life. Because in order to see big picture, we need sometimes to slow down and switch to simple life. I've been living at small village already for 6 months since I moved from Kiev city. And none of these days spent here were boring for me. It opens your heart and you start listening to yourself. Writer and philosopher Elchin Safarli once said in his book, "It is great to have house, especially when it smells baked bread, jam, and ironed linen. You have to live in the place from which you will not want to run away for the traveling." So today I want to show you this kind of place for me. Your morning starts of lovely welcome kiss by the sun and charming smell of the mother's flowers, which are growing in the garden with her love. In the village, you live surrounded by the nature and real life, in which Excel formulas, forecasting and trends are not applicable. Nature lives by its own rules. I want to introduce you to our small farm. These are our chickens who kindly agreed to provide me with fresh eggs for my breakfast. Every morning you wake up by the cock alarm, and every night you're falling asleep by amazing chorus of cicadas. You don't need to go to supermarket to buy eggs, fruits, or vegetables. Everything is available in your own garden. Home eggs, sausage, tomatoes from our garden, coffee and a little bit of chocolate. Greetings from the morning sun. This is key to successful start of the day. Staying with parents returns me to memories of me more than 15 years ago, being a scholar. But the only difference with me today, at 9 a.m. I have to be not at lessons, but at my laptop with remote work.
Svetlana will now take us through the methodology, the 3 steps a little more in detail.
Classification all our categories by market type. Also we'll have alignment call with all cross-functional teams, and we will provide our results to affiliates to validate the alignment call at the first week of October and till working day from 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. It is tiring but quite productive. Also, when you feel that you are losing your concentration, you can switch for a couple of minutes for your hobby, and everything will be fine.
Quite different, so it would be good if
Living in the rural area means Every time you need to prepare fresh vegetable salad, you just need to go to small walk to your own garden. I remember very recently, maybe 3 months ago, we were planting all these vegetables and greens. Lovely sun, refreshing summer rain, and tender south wind took care about garden plants. We also supported it very much by weeding them and watering every day in the evening. Work in the garden is kind of meditation for me. It is always very good to switch from mental, analytical office work to manual work in the garden, on the ground. You absorb life energy of the earth. It treats you. It is best solution against bad mood and depression. We grow cucumbers, tomatoes, beetroot, carrot, pumpkins, zucchini, onions, garlic, arugula, etc. Returning after 5 minutes walk in the garden, you always have some basket with everything needed for the fresh salad. Vegetables grown in your own garden are much healthier, fresher, and contains no pesticides. And the main thing, they absorbed our care and our love. They were growing not in the greenhouse with artificial light and artificial temperature, but in free nature and weather-dependent conditions. Taste of the vegetables also very much depends on the weather. Struggling with the wind or protecting themselves from birds or wants to steal their seeds or fruits, they have natural so-called immune system with which they enrich us from the fresh dish. Bon appetit! Or смачного, as we say in Ukraine. Today I'm lucky because I have the best company for lunchtime. It's my nieces Anyutka and Mirosa, 3 and 5 years old. They are visiting us every day. Very often they even stay for a couple of days or sometimes for a week.
Анечка, Анюточка.
Сейчас найдем там. Так, не наливаться.
Нет.
добавим.
Вкусная пицца. Как дела, милый?
More older we become, more we want to spend time with kids. I like to have discussions with my nieces. It is always very interesting to listen to their opinion, because everything they see are not spoiled by the noise of adults' busy life. It is very true and sincere. Very often I receive from them very deep philosophical replies, wisdom which brings you back to forgotten country called childhood. They share with me their adventures which have happened during the day, and inviting me to 30 minutes travel on foot in the neighborhood.
Анечка, кто это? Ты тут игралась? Кривлялась? Сашу? Посмотри на меня. Как покажи? И зачем ты так делала?
My niece's visits always lead to lots of fun in our family. They are active, curious, and very open to discover this world. They like adventures, bicycle traveling with their grandpa, whom they call by name Sasha, or Captain, because he wears sea visor. Every evening, after office working hours, we go to village river to swim. River called Snow. It is narrow, has lots of grass, but it is clean and so dear since my childhood. Lots of memories related to this river. In this summer, water is not very warm. It is about plus 21-22 in the warmest time. And this summer, which was not too hot, it was about plus 18, plus 19. So each time going into cold water, it is a small challenge for me. But I'm trying to do it fast. And it feels cold only first 5 minutes. After, it is very pleasant, enjoyable and relaxing. I usually have 30 minutes swim. Sometimes I swim also at lunchtime or very early in the morning before working hours, at 6 or 7 a.m. In the morning, it feels especially peaceful.
Анюта, смотри на меня. Анюточка. Идем чай пить?
Да.
Пошли. Анютка, туда иди, к беседке. Иди. Ой, такая хорошенькая. Чай будешь пить? Да?
Покажи.
Смотри, как там красиво солнышко светит. Видишь?
А давай солнышко.
It is tea time. Each time we take with us thermos with hot tea and some cookies. We sit, talk, laugh, relax, and enjoy the nature. Of course, mosquitoes are quite annoying in the evening. We always complain that we don't have enough time to spend with our closest ones, time to dedicate to our hobbies, even time to think about our life. We're trying to go to retreat, to Vipassana or other experiences. For me, this kind of experience is returning to my hometown, in the place where ancestors lived, back to my roots and spending time with my loved ones.
Шлепки другие, да.
А другие цветочком сохнут.
Да.
У них теплые.
А кто их намочил?
Вода.
Before going back home, we like to have some walk in our village garden and gather some vegetables for dinner, or just go for some walk. We gather field flowers. Very often we meet cows returning from the field to their home. My niece is playing with butterflies. We enjoying sunset, breathe fresh air, and coming back home after these small evening adventures. Evening is very nice time to meet with friends with cup of tea or glass of wine. During COVID quarantine time, we are all stuck in the isolation in our houses. But by means of modern technology, we still can stay in touch with each other, share news, gossips, discuss our life, plans, dreams. Till evenings are not too cold, I'm trying to spend as much time as possible in our garden, in the bungalow which protects me from mosquitoes. Very important while living in the village is not to forget about beauty procedures which I used to have while living in the city. Now I adjusted them to home-based practice as well. For me, it is not just beauty procedures, but own ritual during which I can dedicate time only to myself and relax. While having breaks between stages of my beauty procedure, I'm reading soul-warm books with linden tea. Finally, after a long and very interesting day, I'm going to sleep under amazing and calming sound of rain. Wish you good night or добраніч, as we say in Ukraine.